Liam Hendricks gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, center fielder, Malik Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it 1 away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Stepping up now, Joey Wendell. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. One and 2. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Matt Duffy has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 5.
At the plate, number 22. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Athletics, center fielder, number 22.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Chris Davis now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 3 for 4. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Davis, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Popped him up. Bowers is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. Still no score. Up next for the Rays, C.J. Cron. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
C.J. Cron.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Kenna. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Stepping into the box, number 35, and he's ready to take his first cuts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 2-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball, and he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked, and take that off-speed pitch deep.
Batting sixth.
Standing in now, number one. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey guys, he went for the punch out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble after a knock. Nice execution by the batter.
Into the box now, number 17. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Lowry relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the East Bay right after this. Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty to match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Stephen Piscotty.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Stepping in, Matt Olson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Piscotty aboard here at first with nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next up for the A's, Mark Hanna, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. The 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
We got 3-2.
Base hit into right center. Piscotty rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores and the A's have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
In now, Marcus Semien. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Previous history with Blake Snell, just a 1 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Lucroy, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, number 22, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Popped him up. Number 35 is there. 2 gone. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-1 home is a called strike on the changeup.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Smith going back on it, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Jed Lowry now.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
High pop-up. Number 19 is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the A's 5, the Rays 1. Back now at the Oakland Coliseum on a fine day for baseball in the East Bay. Now in the box, Jake Bowers, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Semien is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting ninth, catcher, number 19.
Ready now, number 19, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Malik Smith the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now. Tommy Pham waits on deck. Runners on first with 1 down. Three balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Popped him up. Olsen moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, third baseman, number 5.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. So 2-2 now. Still 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
3-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The 1-0 hit to short, and that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. Number 17 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 35. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, number 1. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 17, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Sliced hard on the ground. Chapman brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 9.
Standing in, Jake Bowers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Kenna is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The batter, number 19.
Digging in to try it again, number 19. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. A pause and the 0-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. So now it's Mark Hanna. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Mark Hanna.
First pitch on its way. This one skied out toward right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Bowers is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Bowers is there for it, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, and it remains 5-3. Digging in and looking for more, Malik Smith. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And that's low, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Lou Trevino enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Matt Duffy will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Two out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're still down 5-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 22. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 22.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
The 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Smith, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
In now, Jed Lowry. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Popped him up. Number 19 waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. To the plate now is the designated hitter, C.J. Cron, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding in, number 35. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Cron on at first, nobody out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Nobody out, runner on first. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, number 1. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In now, number 17, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Jake Bowers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Here's Chris Davis now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a miss at a ball down. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Too high, ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Another full count offering on its way. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Hit hard down the right field line.
So this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the 3rd out. A's are gone in order, and it remains 5-3. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Settling in now, number 19 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Tommy Pham, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. A runner at first with no outs here. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike. None out. Runners at first and second. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 home. It's a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. First and second here with nobody out. Drilled to first. To second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's a look over to first, just keeping him float. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. This is foul right side. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Now that's popped up. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his third RBI of the day.
Sean Kelly takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's C.J. Cron now. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll dive back in. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The tag, and he is out, trying to steal home. Boy. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Duffy stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kenna is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Rays will settle for just the 1. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. It's the A's 5, the Rays 4.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for
set to
Tampa
take
Bay.
over now. It's the right-hander
Number 54,
Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
So now it's Mark Hanna, a hit in 2 at-bats
Leading
for
off
him
for
at
the
this
A's.
point in the ballgame.
Left fielder, Mark Hanna.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
Count 1-0.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Is looked at for the first strike.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 17 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, number 22. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit to third. Reined in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. Number 35 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kenna is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ryan Butcher gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Now pitching for the A's, number 52, Ryan Butcher.
Ready for another shot now. Number 1 has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit to first. Olsen moving to his right, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 17.
Digging in, number 17. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Up around the face.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Rays. Still down a run. It's 5-4. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 on the way. This one's down to third. To his left, Duffy. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 pitch is taken high and outside, but for a strike. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it 5-4. Blake Trinan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
Now at the plate, Jake Bowers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 9.
The pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2 to short. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 19.
Coming to the plate now, number 19. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 19 goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Malik Smith. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On the ground up the middle, played on the backhand, and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
In now, Tommy Pham, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Athletics took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lou Trevino is the winning pitcher of record. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.